Okay, I just want to say, first of all, I blew the candles out in honor of my father. His birthday is tomorrow, October 6th. And this is Yusef Iman. He is no longer with us. But this is all about my father and the work that he has done in the black arts, black power, civil rights, and human rights movements. And it would be a good keepsake for your family to carry on the tradition and to carry on the legacy of our ancestors. This is his, as well as he was an author. He authored a children's alphabet book, The Way You See Alphabeti, which means the black alphabet. We have all of these on sale in the back there. This is a Kwanzaa book that I authored, Kwanzaa with my father, Yusef Iman. He was considered like the Kwanzaa man on the East Coast because he promoted, and we did a whole lot in terms of trying to raise the consciousness when Kwanzaa was developed back in the day, long ago, when Malana Ron gave us that, and the traditions and the value system of Kwanzaa that is now commercial. It's known all over the world now. So our work, all the work that we did back in the day did not go in vain. And Yusef Iman was one of the main promoters of Kwanzaa during that time. This is another one that was written about him by our very own Joe Mashariki, who is here with us. He is the brother of Baba Jitu Weyusi, who I will also honor. When I do read from my book here, this is my memoirs, Intimate with the Ultimate, memoirs and tribute, dedicated to family and political, cultural, and spiritual activists of all the people that impacted the family. Okay, I'm going to read the poem in honor of my father. Tomorrow is his birthday. And within the poem are the people that we all worked with that impacted the family, that were great movers and shakers during that time, the Black Power, the Black Arts Movement, the Civil and Human Rights Movement back in the day, from the late 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and on, as I stand here to help represent him. Okay?
You gave me my name.
Hmm?
You gave me my name.
Oh yes, Brother Eric Frazier, my father named him. He was a minister. Yes, absolutely. Okay.
We love you, Eric
For my
Frazier.
father. Okay. That's my father, y'all, and man, he is something else. 'Cause he is a man far from being anything else. He is a man who used to stand on the street corners of Harlem, watching the ladies and singing the blues. He is a man who used to be dancing the Lindy Hop, Susie Q, the wobble, letting his conch shine. He is a man who used to be leader of a gang, cutting up, shooting up, kicking ass to secure the turf. That was my father, y'all, and man, he was something else. 'Cause he is a man far from being anything else. He is a man, a big black African man, who stood on the corners of Harlem, Bed-Stuy, Brownsville, East New York, teaching and singing songs of how beautiful being black is. He is a man dancing, drumming tunes and rhythms of Mother Africa, this time letting his natural hair shine. He is a man fighting and fought in the gangs of the Nation of Islam with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, OAAU with Brother Malcolm, the Spirit House with the Midi Baraka, us with Malana Ron Karenga, the East with G2AUC, the Black United Front with Reverend Herbert Daughtry and Charles Barron. He is a man, a super bad, strong man, a highly creative, artistic man, a great soulful, spiritual man, and he's a Libra man who would compromise to bring balance and peace like a priest of righteousness, a minister of positive thinking, and a counselor of wisdom supposed to. Yes, that's my father, y'all. And man, he is something else. Because he is a man far from being anything else. You know him, you hear him, you see him, you feel him. He's the singer, the actor, activist, minister, and teacher. A man of many talents blessed by the Creator. That's him, y'all. And you know, he's something else. He's a for real Superman, far from being anything else. Truth is thicker than blood. And truth is, he is a down-to-earth African man who will get down and struggle, get up and push, move on to see, and be right on to lead us into being what we should be in this society. Yeah, that's my father, y'all. And man, he is something else, because he is a man, a true African sun man, far from being anything else, as each of us have been created to be unique in our own great way. He came from a mighty star. That's my father, y'all. Kasisi Yusef Iman. Some very, very strong leaders who I did mention in this play that are born in October, and we wanted to give tribute to them. And the ones that I had personal contact with in being raised as an activist was, of course, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. His birthday is October 7th. And then there's Amiri Baraka. His birthday is October 7th. Assemblyman Charles Barron. His birthday is October 7th. Baba G2 Wayusi. His birthday is October 25th. And of course, I did mention my father's birthday is tomorrow, October 6th. So I want to just finish off with this poem that is dedicated to Amiri Baraka, whose birthday is on Monday, October 7th, who was one of the strongest images and power shakers during the Black Arts Movement. As some of you may know, that he is called the father of the Black Arts Movement. Okay, that's the drum call for Amiri Baraka, our dynamic blessed prince. Blessed prince, word warrior, courageous activist, relentless for justice, from the Ville to Harlem to Newark, on to the world, blasted off revolutionary words of firepower. We remember, we see, we feel, and will always. Blessed Prince Amiri Baraka impacted the life of a precocious, wide-eyed little girl coming from the nation and OAAU with the dynamic Malcolm X to bounce forward in a school of the black arts with a black magic word wisdom. Leroy Jones, infused with a Malcolm brilliance to give us pearls to think critically, to know with confidence, be conscious with insight, and be brave with intensity. Harlem was shocked on the emotional double from Malcolm's shock. And then you came, blessed prince, focused on the black arts all the way live, straight, no chaser, with revolutionary theater, spoken word with Sun Ra sounds of black space. Yusef Iman, Askia Torre, Marvin X, the last poets. Then, from the mouths of babes, as Marvin called us, the Black Arts Movement babies, my siblings and I, Baba, Ife, Oba, Olabala, ripping off poems to dignify and intensify our fight. We remember, we see, we feel, and will always. Progressive, powerful, and even pretty, with the lambe graphs, grandasa models, and my introduction to African dance, fanga, the welcome dance, boomies, joyful dance inspiration. I am watching, listening, learning, and loving Marie Berry's Great African Animal Story, Alonzo Jason Jefferson Jones, all pure black African culture, and then home to a spirit house full of undisputed drama of truth. Black Mass, the militant preacher, home on the range, Larry Neal, Sonia Sanchez, Gorilla Poems, Amina Dance of Beauty and Grace, Black and Beautiful, Soul and Madness, with Smokies, ooh wee, baby, 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 ooh wee, coolness. Yes, we remember, we see, we fail, and we'll always. Asante Sana, blessed Prince Amidi Baraka, you never stop. Forward ever, you never stop. Waking up the sleepwalkers, the evildoers, and the sellouts. Forward ever, you never stop, and we loved you for that. You was persistent, unyielding, and firm in your stance for freedom, justice, and equality. Building a committee for a unified Nuwa, soul sessions, injecting teachings of Hawaii, Kwanzaa, and political astuteness. Yes, we remember, we see, and will always. Asante Sana, thank you, Black Prince, for the platforms and stages to reach and teach stagnated minds. Asante Sana, for the blessings, the fire you put in my father. Songs of sweet harmony sang by my mother, Dara. The passion in my dance steps, and the raging tones we delivered to affirm art is our weapon. Your life power, words penetrates and pierces our soul. When we listen to the jazz, blues people, you love them yesterday and today. You are remembered, never forgotten. We see, we feel, and will always. Bless Prince Asante Sana, my spiritual kind father, Amidi Baraka. I remember, I see, I feel, and will always. Heavenly blessings.
Malika Iman. Yes. In giving tribute to another Libra who I personify on stage, this is dedicated to Thelonious Monk, around midnight. Bring the horns up in here.